Listen, ain't no nigga that I ever dated in the past that I feel like if I saw them with somebody else, I would feel some type of way. Ain't now.
You're right. That's a fact.
Ain't now. I could think about the list of my exes, and I wouldn't give a dating. I wouldn't feel no type of way. Like,
I'm tripping.
I wouldn't. I swear to God, ain't no ex. I'm just saying.
Moved on. I'm glad you
I'm just saying. I could look at.
You got a list, motherfucker, and you can stay away.
I'm just saying.
This I go down the list.
I could go down the list. I hope these bitches.
That don't sound good, though. I don't like the way that sounds.
Listen, I can backtrack.
That sounds.
I'm just saying, I could backtrack. I'm 43 years old.
List or a long list?
It's a list. God damn it.
It's more of a pride thing for me.
It's different. Why you gotta point out that fact? I'm just saying, ain't nobody in my past.
That just don't sound.
Let me mute up.
It's like once I conquer a woman,
it's okay.
A woman, I don't gotta have
a list. The fuck is going on? Like, god damn, fuck. God damn, that's a you know, you go to the doctor and be like, okay, give him a B12 injection. That's an injection of hesitation. No nigga want to hear no shit like this. Nigga, you on Clubhouse. The fuck?
I mean, as you're picking out words, I'm just saying, if I go to my past and be like, ain't no ex.
Yeah, but I'm saying, you said
why can't you, why you gotta point out that part? Why you can't point out the part that ain't nobody got no feelings for nobody that was in my past?
I don't give a fuck about a feeling about it, but when you say list.
Oh my God.
You know what's crazy about you women in this room? You motherfuckers act like y'all got it all figured out and y'all understand men. If you did, know what the fuck to let come out your mouth and know what to not let fucking come out your mouth. Regardless of what the fuck it is. This is real shit. You think a man gonna come tell you about, yeah, I got my ass whooped when I was over there? He's not gonna tell you about that. He may say, yeah, I had a few fights. But if you saying, I'm not worried about an ex, none of my exes, cool. But when you say a list, do y'all not understand that men are real territorial with a lot of pride? And when you say shit like that, man, first thing you thought, keep it gangster. When you hear a woman say a list, what's the first word come to your mind? Keep it real, bro. Nah, keep it real. I'm leaving the room. Either niggas keep it real, I'm out.
If I can get in line,
when you hear words, let's hold.
Yeah.
Fuck, I might want to hear no shit like that. Fuck you mean? Hell yeah, I'm gonna say something. I'm a motherfucking alpha male. A dominant nigga. If you think, now I'm gonna ask questions. Fuck you mean a list? Y'all better learn what words to use.
A word. Oh my God.
I know, but see, all you fake ass bitches in this room, stop acting like you got it figured out if you don't understand what words to say to a man.
I never act like I had it all figured out, but okay.
Bullshit, y'all be in this motherfucker talking like you motherfuckers is a relationship therapist. If I wouldn't have said, I'm like, Liz, the fuck you talking about Liz? What, I ain't supposed to respond to that? Am I not supposed to respond to that? Maybe I'll go back to the trenches. I'll let y'all talk about y'all list. That's weird as a motherfucker to me. I'm not a list type of nigga. I don't speak with a list. I don't follow behind a list. That sounds like a line. That's just weird to me. I don't fuck with that. I'll go somewhere else. I'll let y'all continue y'all room. Shit I do. You'll understand why I don't change. Be the I can get the fuck. I'm a commodity on the motherfucking market.
And you still want to be here embarrassing me?
No, you talking about.
You still want to be here embarrassing me?
You said it.
But I was trying to add value to the conversation.
I ain't no bitch.
I was trying to add value to the conversation.
Nigga,
I was adding value to the conversation. I wasn't thinking about
conversation.
And then when I corrected myself, you still went in. When I corrected myself, you still went in. When I corrected myself, you still
You
went
never
in.
corrected yourself.
Yes, I did. I said I was just saying a word. I wasn't even paying attention to the word that I was saying.
Tell you I'm soft.
I didn't say that.
Anything about
I just feel like sometimes
me,
it's like,
tell you I'm going for it.
I get it.
If
I
it's
get it, but
niggas
it's all
outside
good.
the house, and I'm not going to die, gonna kill them niggas.
It's all good.
No, the do you know who the I ain't to be fucked with.
It's okay. Embarrassing.
I ain't to be you said it out your mouth.
I was adding value to the
Man, fuck value.
Thinking
You
about
add
it.
value,
I said if
you
I
take it from me. You add value to them and take it from me. Now what's more important? Them or me? You call the dog.
corrected myself. Then you painted the picture. Wasn't nobody even paying
Ain't
attention to
nobody
that.
paying no
You painted the picture like a horse.
Once y'all come off your mic and keep it real, the minute you ought to say,
They
my
wasn't paying
list,
attention.
keep it real.
I didn't say my list. That's not what I said.
That's what you said.
That's not what I said.
That's exactly
I said if I went down the list.
No, you said my list.
No, I said if I went down the list.
Don't matter.
of exes.
You
That's what I
should've
said.
shut the fuck up.
There's nobody.
To yourself. But you want to satisfy them.
It ain't got nothing to do
It
with
ain't a bitch
satisfying
on this
nobody.
floor. It ain't a bitch on this floor that's gonna
A list could be 3 people. A list could be you go grocery shopping. A list don't mean 1,000 niggas. A list don't mean that.
Hey, listen, man. I ain't doing no guessing. Some shit I don't want to hear.
That's
Even
crazy.
if it's fucking real. You got me fucked up.
I think you're overreacting, but it's all good.
The fact that a female is telling a man he overreacting instead of paying attention to how
I
he
paid
reacting.
attention to it.
Hey, listen.
I paid attention to it after being embarrassed.
Hey, listen.
I paid attention to it
That
after
that
being
you
embarrassed.
keep
I
saying
corrected myself.
overreacting
And you still
you
went
see how I'm
somewhere.
acting, you need to shut the fuck up.
That wasn't no play. That was not no play. Straight up. That was not no play. This is how he talks to R&B. Straight up. And when you start acting like that, every time she makes him upset, that's how he acts. Straight up. Every time she makes him upset, that is how he reacts. She got to deal with that shit daily. He said, I'm a hot commodity. Wack, you lying. You lying, Wack. Straight up. You funny looking, Wack. Straight up. You working with them people. Any woman next to you, they really looked at crazy. Like, damn, this who you with? Wack. You've been lying to her, trying to manipulate her so that she don't leave. I'm sure you done told her she can't get nobody better than you. I'm sure you done said that, right? She can't get nobody better than you. We might have to do a documentary on surviving Wack. We might got to do one of them early. Sitting there thinking about it. We might got to do a surviving Wack and put that out there. You said it, Wack. We heard it come out of your mouth. Straight up. You ain't got no room to talk about nobody else, Wack. Nobody. It ain't looking good. Straight up. It ain't looking good, Wack. This why I believe what Loose Cannon said about her crying to them about how you treat her. Because I heard it. Listening to it. Hey, Wack, you got to go ahead and do some soul searching first, man. You got to get in tune with yourself. You know, sometimes people got to get in tune with themselves. You was looking for a woman to be with when your wife left you. And I'm sure your wife was experiencing that. You carried that hatred that you had on the R&B. And you already knew she was a church girl. She liked to get that coochie hit, yeah. Church girls, they like to get hit from the back. We understand that. And they like to go ham, right? This is why she telling you she had a list of people, because church girls, they go in. They all for the Lord. Yeah, they love the Lord, but they like to get that coochie hit too. So you can't be mad at her, right? She liked to get that coochie hit. She got a few kids. She just told you about the list that she don't care about none of them dudes and who they mess with. And you went off left field, Wack. God damn. You went left field on that one, Wack. I ain't even gonna hold you. When you left the room the first time, you were supposed to leave it at that, Wack. You were supposed to say, all right, I can't take it. I'm getting up out of here. But you held on to that so much that you had to go into another room and deliver the message that you was holding on to about how you are a hot commodity. Hey, Wack, if you was a hot commodity, Wack, you would have more bitches. You wouldn't be just hitting the broads on Clubhouse. I'm gonna just be real, Wack. If you was a hot commodity, you would have more broads than on Clubhouse. And that you being tied into industries and all this shit you be saying, we ain't seen not one industry broad that wants you, Wack. Not one. Because you real funny looking. And you got a attitude problem. You don't know how to fuck. You got a whole bunch of issues that you dealing with. Self-hatred. You know what I'm saying? And truth be told, Wack, I think I still got the message. Dude called a couple months ago and told me that you was fondled with as a child. I still got those messages. I think I saved them. Dude said when you was younger, somebody messed with you. Your uncle or somebody. You got a lot of hatred. You felt like you wasn't protected as a youngin. Somebody was playing with your rectum. And you mad at everybody about the things you've been through, Wack. I'm seeing that. This why you lining people up. This why you extorting people. This why you doing all this shit, Wack. Straight up. Yeah. I'm understanding this shit. You know, I'm starting to understand this shit. This is why I say I know your character like the back of my hand, Wack. You know? And that person called me months ago and told me that shit. He said, yeah, his uncle or somebody was messing around with him. You know? Yeah. Some deep shit. So you got some soul searching to do, Wack. You should just let R&B go ahead, man. She sound like a sweet girl. You know, she like to get that coochie hit. You done mentally fucked her up by now, though. You done mentally fucked her up. you might as well let her go, Wack. Let her go ahead and get yourself together, man. While you go ahead and deal with what this case coming at you about to have, you got to deal with that, right? Let her go ahead, Wack, before it get worse, and it be a surviving Wack. You know what I'm saying? Let her go ahead and go, Wack, before it be a surviving Wack. And then she run around and tell everything. And then your wife come out and tell everything. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers about to start telling shit, Wack. Go ahead and let her go, man. Straight up. Yeah. Yeah, Wack. You done got your rectum played with when you was a youngin', Wack. I understand. You mad at the world. You mad at the world, man. You talk about Hassan Campbell and you experienced a similar situation with your uncle. You know what I'm saying? This is why you hate everybody. You mad at the world. This is why you setting people up. You extorting shit. This is why you doing all this shit, Wack. Yeah. You really mad at your mom and your dad for not protecting you. You mad at them. Somebody got to your rectum and you felt like you should have been protected. I see that. They didn't protect you. So you mad at everybody. And everybody got to feel your pain. I see that. Everybody got to feel your pain, Wack. This is why you doing what you doing. You get up on the show with Adam in these different podcasts and you try to put the mask on to talk about other people. When in all actuality, you dealing with some inner issues that you never addressed. You scared to go talk to a therapist about this shit because they gonna know your private business, right? And you got to express how your rectum got played with. You might have been like Kanye, sucking somebody off too. Who knows, right? But you've been tampered with. This is the problem, Wack. You need to go soul search. And I'm wondering if R&B knows that you've been tampered with as a youngin'. You know? I might have to go back through the audio and play that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I think I still got the recorded message. You know? And they called me with this months ago. Months ago. You know? I think I said something about it one time and I just kept it pushing. But I didn't elaborate like we doing right now. And I'm elaborating on it because of what I heard right here. Once I heard that, I said, I gotta elaborate that you've been fondled with as a youngin'. Somebody fondled with you. Yeah. You know? And you got a lot of hatred for people because of the situation. Yeah. You got a lot of hatred. Yeah. Straight the fuck up. Yeah, you do, Wack. But you got to go find yourself, man. You got to go sit down and really find yourself, Wack. And see, you know, somebody you can talk to try to get you back on track. You know what I'm saying? All that tough, cocky shit, you know, hey, Wack, that shit don't mean nothing, man. Like, it's dead, man. You know, the run is over. Wack, I'm telling you now. I'm telling you ahead of time, Wack. The run is over. The run is over, man. Start trying to put yourself back together, right? Let R&B go ahead about her business and start trying to put yourself back together. You need to do some soul searching to yourself. You feel me? You got to do some soul searching to yourself. Let R&B go ahead and live her life. Because you only fucking her up even more. You know what I'm saying? You ain't helping R&B. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be real though, Wack. You hate yourself. This is why you watching that fruity pour. You've been already messed up. You know? Hey, Mika. This why he put that fruit cup pouring on. Straight up. This why he did that. Because he was tampered with by his uncle. You know? Mentally took him left. You know? And he fighting those demons. He fighting a lot of demons inside of him. And those demons, they like eating at him every day. So he does this foul shit that he does because of the demons. Every day he got to think about this shit. You know what I'm saying? He got to think about that he was fondled with. You know, and it's real rap. He got to sit back and think about what he went through, and not one woman can make him feel better. A woman can't do it for you, Wack. We see that. R&B sound like a sweetheart, man. Straight up. She sound like a sweetheart. We know she like to get that coochie hit. You know what I'm saying? I was just looking at the coochie. We know it. She like to get it hit. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. We know it. You know what I'm saying? But like, you gonna have to let her go ahead and get herself together, Wack. Like, it ain't fair that because you miserable, you want to make everybody else miserable, man. This is why I tell all of y'all, don't align yourself with Wack 100. This is a fact now. Wack don't love nobody. He miserable. Wack hate who he is. He hates who he is. And that's real rap. You know? So you got to understand, Wack really hates who he is, man. Hate it. All that Big Willie talk shit, that's a facade when he's around people so that he can block out what he's actually thinking about. He's actually thinking about all the trauma he's endured as a kid. You know what I'm saying? When he was a youngin', he endured a lot of trauma. A lot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of self-hatred. You know, and he didn't take no time to himself. And sometimes you got to take time to yourself, man. You got to, it's okay. You have to take time to yourself. Not worrying about being around nobody. Not worrying about dealing with nobody. Not worrying about following the norm. And then maybe you can sit back and then be able to grasp yourself and reinvent yourself, right? You know? But them people, they gonna come get you. Them people gonna come get you, right? You done went too far, man. You done went too far, man. Straight up. Your time is coming. And you gonna have to face the music, man. You know. You gonna have to face the music, man. But I know what it is, though, and that's a fact. Ellie Rose. Yeah, I know what it is. I know what it is. And when I sit back, you know, as I analyze the Joker now, because I wasn't paying attention to Wack before. But now I'm paying attention to the nigga. So when I pay attention to him, I know people. I really know people. You know what I'm saying? I don't rock with people like that because I know them. You know what I'm saying? Individuals, they don't be right. So as I analyze this Joker, right, I see what it is. Mass manipulator. He's been taken advantage of as a youngin'. Shit real. Mass manipulator. Been taken advantage as a youngin'. Self-hatred. And he projects all the self-hate on other people to fill the void that'll never be filled. It'll never be filled. Because he hasn't took a step back and accepted what he's been through. You got to go back to yourself, Wack, and sit to yourself and accept what you've been through and understand that it happened. Things have happened. You've been through some things, and you got to just go ahead and move forward and accept the fact for being the fact, man. You going up on Adam, Vlad, and hollering at academics, that shit ain't helping you, bro. And that's some real shit. That shit ain't helping you. You just trying to hide some shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You literally trying to hide some shit that you can't hide. How the fuck you gonna hide it? You know, R&B scene, you know, we know she get that coochie hit. You know what I'm saying? It's nature. It's human nature for women to get hit. It's nature. You know, some guys don't want to really put that in their mind that their broad got hit before them, but you was hitting broads before her. So it's just nature. You got to understand that. But you got hatred in yourself, and you taking that out on her. And she really seemed like she probably was a sweet girl before she met you. But I guarantee you done contaminated her. Straight up. Her mental messed up. Now you need to go reevaluate. Wack. You need to go sit back, reevaluate, and understand what you really been through, man. And that's facts. Yeah. And you know, narcissists as AF. I agree. Got control issues. You know, sometimes you got to take that step back to find yourself. And I think, you know, he's so lost. If he don't take the step back to realize it, you're not going to. You know, we all go through things. You know what I'm saying? Human nature. We all go through things. All of us. But sometimes you got to take that step back to find out what you've been through and where you need to go in the direction in your life. You know? Yeah. But if you keep trying to jump the woman to woman, it ain't gonna happen, Wack. It ain't gonna happen. You know? You're dealing with some real serious issues. Some serious issues.